They need rappers like me.
They need rappers like me.
I want you to sing my name. I know a lot of you don't know me. My name is Lebo. It's very simple. This is what you say. Lebo, Lebo, Lebo.
Welcome to Let's With Lebo. Now this is a show we shine a spotlight on the culture. Anyone that you should know or already know. Now superstars, from postponed concerts to relationship rumors and streaming world chaos, we get into it all. But before we do that, like dictionary.com, Oxford has its own word of the year, and it has named rage bait as the word of the year. And you know what? That is, they chose a good word, for the year, because that is a word that was thrown around a lot. I even threw it, towards my friends and everything, because they like rage baiting me a lot, especially about, no, I won't tell you because now you're going to use it against me. So I'm not even going to tell you. But yes, rage bait is a great word to, say it's the word of the year. Because, yeah, everyone has been using it. It's been used a lot. But let's get into hot topics.
Here we go now. Let's go now. Here we go now.
So first up, Yay Live in SA has been postponed. Not cancelled, but postponed, and which honestly I feel like is not something I expected, but this is better than what I expected because I thought it would get cancelled or something like that, because you know what? I did think this whole thing it was really sus. But the Monyake group has stepped down and they have given the reins to Yeezy Productions or LLC, and because Yeezy Productions wants something bigger, it wants a bigger production, so they want a new date and maybe a new venue. So yeah, so I guess it's still happening, but not on the 13th of December, which, yeah, I mean, like I said, there was a lot going on, and I hope this is the second last time I talk about this. I hope the last time I talk about it will be possibly like in the week before it happens, or on the day it happens, or the day after, so that we can say it's a success or everything else. But I really don't understand. With these whole new promoting companies, or what do I call them? I don't know what I call them. But yeah, Hey Neighbor, the Monyake group, I don't know. Like, why do they keep crumbling? Especially, at least, Hey Neighbor did 1 or 2 years of shows. I don't know. So at least they had like traction before they crumbled, instead of Monyake group, who hasn't even done a single thing at this point. Like, I looked at Rocking the Daisies and it was celebrating, I think, 25 years or 25, I think. Yeah, something like that. But I was celebrating those years, so it's been a success. And I just wanted to check how it started, because I don't understand why they keep on crumbling. And it started in 2005, but there is not much details with regards to that, with which artists they brought or whatever. But I do know recently they brought Summer Walker, and they've also brought Kelani and your other artists. So they bring big names right now. But I wanted to know if they brought like, smaller artists, because I did see in 2007 they brought like indie artists, and people have been complaining about Rocking the Daisies now. They feel like, it's been, like it's doesn't have that star power anymore. I'm trying to look for a better word, but I can't. But yeah, so, maybe, hopefully, they listen to the critics and up their game again, because people have been complaining. And they're also complaining that, they don't bring rock artists anymore, since it's in the name. Rocking the Daisies, rock. But let's move on, because, yeah, there's a lot going on with regards to all that. Speaking of Kanye, Kim K has recently spoken out. She's been speaking more about him, speaking about all her experiences and everything else. But she basically accused him of not believing her about the Paris robbery, the infamous Paris robbery. And now, it had people on the internet, reminding people that, hey, remember he stopped his show mid-performance because he got the phone call or whatever to say, Kim is in danger and everything else.
I'm sorry, there's a family emergency. I have to stop the show.
What? What? Did you get us?
But honestly, I don't know. We don't know what happens behind, the back doors or whatever, because as we saw that, he stopped the show. But what if, once it got to, everything else and whatever, and he was like, nah, girl, because he was a menace. Like, let's not, forget that he was, doing the most. Like, he even told her that he doesn't want his wife to be naked and everything else. Maybe not naked, but, like, showing some skin.
My girl needs to be just like the other girls, showing her body off, showing this, showing that. And I didn't realize that that was affecting, like, my soul and my spirit as someone that's married and loved and the father of, like, now with about to be 4 kids. Of course, it's like a formal underwear. It's hot. It's like, it's hot for who, though?
So, like, the night before the Met, you're gonna come in here and say that you're not into a corset bag. Give me really bad anxiety. What are you talking about?
Why is that giving you anxiety to say that?
Because you knew last night I was having really bad anxiety, and I don't need any more negative energy for you to now say that you're not into me wearing a tight dress.
You are my wife, and it affects me when pictures are too sexy.
But yeah, so I feel like he might have said it. He could have said it, like I would never say that but allegedly. But yeah, but it's like, wow, like, and I hate that, people really didn't believe her, because I mean, it is Kim K and she would do anything for fame, but taking it this far, like staging a whole robbery that has taken 10 years to like be in court and everything else, like, yeah, she'd be a psycho at this point, because doing the most just for fame, just for your show, your reality show. Yeah, that would be.
Do anything for clout.
Now, speaking of Kim, something that's been circulating on the internet was that Skims and Nike campaign. And the visuals, man, oh my gosh, that campaign, it's so wow. Like, you know what? It made me want to get Skims or Nike, whatever. But then upon further inspection, I found that it is an AI concept by someone who was pitching it to Kim, I guess, the Kardashians, like on Instagram. And you see why I have beef with AI? We can't have anything nice, because I thought that was real. I thought, you know what? Kim has done it again. Kim has done it again. But then I found that it's AI. That is it crushed me. It crushed me. Like, you know what?
I've been gutted. John, I've been stripped of every morsel of pleasure I earned in this life.
But then Kim has also made a TikTok with Love Island star Nick, who is single, allegedly. Who is single, single, ready to mingle, ladies. So you know what?
I'm calling North because she is an Alandria stan. Alandria's not here.
I gotta bring Alandria next time.
Did you break up with Alandria?
No, I didn't. It's Nicolandria 4L.
Now, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce reportedly have a wedding date and maybe a venue, so I love that for them, congratulations. They're about to get married 2026. I think they will be married in 2026. But what had my eyebrow raised, can you guys see it? Ooh. Okay, yeah. What had my eyebrow raised was the fact that Travis Kelce said that they have never argued in their relationship. And maybe I'm toxic, but, a relationship that, like, I don't know, but it just feels like, people are swallowing up their words, like, some emotions are getting swallowed like vitamins, whatever.
Vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C. Ooh. Vitamin D, vitamin bitch, vitamin please.
But yeah, whichever way you say it, you pronounce it or whatever. But yeah, so it just seems like, I don't know. I just feel like, okay, maybe, like, not argue, because argue is, but, like, some, I don't want to say back and forth. I'm trying to look for a word, like, but words, being exchanged, but in a, respectful manner, because we are not about those toxic, abusive type such that some people actually love, which is crazy to me. But yeah, like, you tell me, especially since Kayla Nicole's name seems to be allegedly, but it seems like it's floating around in that house, because you don't write about your ex's girlfriend if you don't be talking about her with him. So yeah, that relationship, Ariti, you know what? Maybe they'll live a long married life. Or maybe not. Who knows? So, SA's very own is pregnant. Congratulations to Cassper Nyovest.
You have to come with me.
Why should I?
Because you're gonna be a father.
I'm pregnant?
No.
Well, to his wife, I guess, but they are pregnant. And we know this because he showed it at his Philip Bloom concert on screen. And you know what? That's some big news. So congratulations to them. And I heard that his concert was a success because Black Coffee even said at the GOAT or whatever. At GOAT, Cassper Nyovest at GOAT or at the GOAT. I forgot what it said. But yes, so I feel like it was a success. People were raving about it. But there were some people who were saying that it's empty. I don't know. People said, no, it's not empty. You guys are taking videos early so that it can portray as that. But I have never seen any videos to debunk it being empty. But I've seen the videos of it being empty. So, you know what? Comment in the comments below if you know that it was full. Because I want to see if it was full. Because I've been seeing of it being empty. And, you know, it's very hard to fill up stadiums. Word to 50 Cent. Now let's get into the streamer awards because child, those were a mess. They were a literal mess. But let's get into them because first up was when the host Fan made a Diddy joke against Kaisenat. And if you've been on the internet lately, you'll know that people have been joking around saying Kaisenat looks like Diddy. And that joke flopped when she made it because no one wants to be associated with Diddy right now. Well, unless you like a rapper that actually needs to be looked into. Kanye West and the game. Watching y'all. But yeah, Tyler even called her out on it because yeah, it was just, a whole mess. And then it just got messier when India Love got on stage to say that and trying to recreate a Kanye and Taylor Swift moment by saying that Diddy G and Reke I don't know. I don't know how to say his name. I don't really. But anyway, Reke or whatever his name is, yeah, she said that they deserve Breakout Streamer of the Year.
Hello. Real quick, y'all. I know Breakout Streamer of the Year went to Adapt. And congratulations, and we respect you for what you did. But Rakai should have won Breakout Streamer of the Year and DDG. I don't care what y'all say. Shout out Rakai, shout out boom, 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 boom.
And that got her kicked out. Because why would she do that? It didn't go well for Kanye, and it sure as hell won't go well for you, girl. But then the internet was, by Cutie Cinderella's joke about, they felt like, she was making a racist joke against Reke or whatever his name is. But it turns out that her joke was actually directed at, him giving out unpaid Walmart flowers. So it wasn't really a racist joke, but yeah, people thought it was a racist joke. And then to top it all off, Speed, I don't know, whatever his name is, he after his Streamer of the Year speech, which people thought that actually Kaisenat was snapped for that. But anyway, after his speech, he decided to make a backflip, which was actually impressive because his form was really great. But yeah, he did a backflip. So you know what? Streamers are a whole different breed. But yeah, people also did say I saw some articles that said that was kind of the worst year of the award show. It just was it would be known, it will be infamous for all the bad things that happened about it, and it will be overshadowing all the winners and everything else, which is true because I didn't even care about the winners anymore. I just cared about what the hell is happening at you know what, let's move on because what a weird award show.
There's a lot going on here.
So Sydney Sweeney told People magazine that she doesn't associate with anything that's been linked to her with regards to her American Eagle campaign. And I am actually glad that she's finally addressing it, especially since one thing about Sydney Sweeney, I hate that she doesn't address things. I hate that, she just leaves it open-ended and everything else. Like, we've seen that interview and she didn't address it, she just leaned into it. And I hate that. I hate that, some talented artists out there, whether it's actors, it's singers, it's whatever, they feel like they need to lean into controversy and shock culture in order to, garner some interest, I guess. Yes. But now it's like sometimes that backfires. A lot of the times it backfires, let's be honest. Like, sometimes it works, it works to your advantage. But other times, no, it's not a good look, especially since, she was this budding actress that everyone wanted a piece of, even men, because she was selling her bathwater and whatever. You see what I'm saying with regards to her career being. So now it feels like, she is doing all this because now her PR team is scrambling, because I feel like they were the ones kind of who were also leading her astray. But now they're like, oh, our movie tanked, Christy. So we need to do something. We need to, because no one, girl, the political state of the world right now is like crazy. And it's not the time. It is not the time for shock culture and everything, leading into political views and everything else. So you know what? You need to change that PR team and start behaving properly, or own up. Like, my problem actually is her not owning up to things. Like, whether you are a supporter of this or that, just own up. Just, own it.
Just own it, Lisa. Own it. Own it.
So Nicki Minaj was or is apparently in Miami, and so is Cardi B in the same hotel. Well, you know what? I love a coincidence that smells like chaos, but apparently they're in the same hotel. Maybe. Oh wow. I don't know if she's still there. Nicki Minaj might have posted after she left. But yeah, but what had the internet split was after Nicki Minaj posted a Barbie boat, and people were like, is it hers? Is it a rental? But one thing I know for sure, that is not a yacht. And I don't care what the Barbs are saying, that is not a yacht. I saw a lot of Barbs keep saying, yacht this, yacht that. Let's not throw around the word yacht, because that's not a yacht, That's not something you shake your ass on a yacht for men to give you some money that some girls be doing, maybe even some gays and men. Who knows? I don't know. I've never been there. If you know, comment down below.
Whose world is this? World is yours.
But yeah, so that had the internet split, and they were also not sure if she's shooting it. I mean, she's using it for a music video or whatever. But what I do know is that Cardi was there to celebrate her man's 33rd birthday, Stefan Diggs. And I'm actually shocked that they lost it. I'm shocked that they are still going so strong. Like, wow, But I love that for them, I love that, what? They are proving all the critics wrong by staying together for this long, even if there were so many scandals and allegations against him. But she is still holding on to that man. But now let's move on. And lastly, Beyoncé versus Brandy. Ding, ding, ding. Why would I do that? But yeah, the internet has been talking about these two, and they have been speculating that they are beefing. And this is all because of Beyoncé didn't take a picture with Brandy at the Boys Mind tour. Like, she took a picture with everyone else except for Brandy. And then people are trying to gaslight us into thinking that, no, no one took a picture with Brandy or whatever. Everyone took a picture with Brandy. Everyone took a picture with Brandy. So, you know what, maybe, and I thought, maybe, they are cool, like, they are cordial or whatever, until I saw a video of Beyoncé ducking and diving backstage when Brandy was approaching, and I was like, hey, she's one standard to Jason Lee, and we know if Beyoncé doesn't F with you, she is not going to regard you, she did say, I'm just as petty as you are, na 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 na. Okay, oh, however the melody goes. But yeah, so this has been, and these two have history. They have so much history, like from sharing a man. Hey, Jay-Z has been around. Like, he has been around, allegedly, but he has been around. Around. And they've also shared a best friend, Kelly Rowland, and that actually almost caused a drift between Beyonce and Kelly because Brandy wanted Kelly to be her own star. Like, she wanted to leave Matthew Knowles as her manager and just, be the star that she saw in her, I guess. But yeah, so it even had Wendy Williams interviewing Kelly.
Oh, she inspired me for this record. And so you guys aren't the same as you used to be. And let me just remember why. The reason why is because she was asking you a lot of questions regarding Beyonce and why do you support Beyonce and so on and so forth. And you don't like it when people get between you and Beyonce who call themselves your friends, because we'll do it up here, but we're just your friends for 40 minutes. So she tried to drive a wedge between you and Beyonce. Why are you letting, them promote Beyonce like that? And you just couldn't take it, right? I'm not answering that question.
But yeah, so, these two have had some history going forward and everything else. And we know that Brandy, when Beyonce came up, Brandy was starting to, her star was, I wouldn't say star, but, she had so much controversy regarding her name and everything else. Like from the accident that happened to just a lot was happening with Brandy and her life, and we won't be getting into that because if we got into that, there's a lot that happened and it would just take the whole day to discuss. But yeah, these two don't like each other. I am convinced that these two don't like each other until I don't even want a picture together, because at this point it's just gonna seem like, they are just trying to appease their fans or whatever. And because Ray J, you know what, if Ray J has to speak on it, it means, and Ray J is messy. Actually, Ray J, he shouldn't have involved himself, because now once he started, now that just signaled to people that they really don't like each other, because now he called out Jay-Z and Beyonce about it and said they should just take a picture with Brandy. And Monica had to, take his phone. Like, she played on that whole thing and took his phone and whatever and gave it back and whatever.
But before we leave here, I am going to take Ray J's phone. Ray, give me your phone. Ray, your phone. Ray, give me your phone. Ray, thank you for your phone. Thank you. We love you, Ray J. Y'all make some noise for Ray J. It's not just Brandy's brother, but it's my brother now.
They don't like each other. And that's okay, you don't have to like your peer, as long as they do praise each other and everything else. I feel like they respect each other, they respect each other's gifts, because they both can sing. They can't take that away from each other. They know that, so they have that. But outside of that, they don't like each other, and it's okay. I feel like we should stop expecting these stars to like each other, because no one does. Like, sometimes you have people that you know but you just don't like, like your neighbor next door. Now, superstars, that is it for Hot Topics today. Now, let me know in the comments down below which topic shocked you the most, or which one had you cracking up and everything else. But please share, like, and comment, and please subscribe. Like, subscribe, guys, subscribe. Like, all I want for Christmas is your subscriptions. But yes, and I will see you guys next Sunday. Yeah, and I have something special for y'all this week. I think if I do take it out this week, bully me into taking it out this week. If you comment stars, each and every one of y'all, then I'll take it out. Okay, maybe I'll take it out even if, but comment down below and subscribe. First subscribe. But I will see you guys next Sunday.